We are recording. All right. We are playing No Man's Sky. And we are going to start a new game so we can go through some settings and things, and everyone can decide what they want to, whether or not they want to keep watching or not. So we've got different versions that we can play. We have a normal version, an infinite journey, explore and survive in a boundless universe, a survival challenge, more hazards, smaller inventory, increased costs, permadeath, extreme survival challenge, save is wiped upon death. So that's one that I would probably not do well in, because I have played this game before, and I have died several times. Creative Explorer, create freely, no costs, no damage, no limits. Community Expedition, undertake a time-limited expedition for special rewards. I've never done that one, but what we are going to do is survival. We're going to start a new survival game. This game is humongous. It has unbelievable amount of planets and solar systems and things like that. Coming across other people, from what I understand, is very rare because of the algorithms that it uses. It does things in a way that you will very rarely get around to should turn that down a bit. Actually, it's a bit loud. Okay, so yeah, there's you'll start somewhere. So this time I've started on New Idrusa in some space galaxy somewhere. Now it needs to be pointed out, I don't believe this is the same planet that I landed on when I first played. I It looks similar, but I don't recall ever seeing one of those things in front of me there. It's yeah, interesting. All right. New Idrusa, the Guistuk Us 6 system, first contact. Um, Welcome. You'll see around the edges, I'm in a very poisonous area. I'm just going to quickly give myself some protection by going into this cave. Careful of those guys, they can kill me. Alright, I'm going to explain everything in just a minute, otherwise I'm going to die. So bear with me. Okay. You'll see in the bottom left hand side you've got toxicity, and you've got your health bar. You've got the location where you are, the percentage of toxicity in the air, the temperature, and how much radiation you're experiencing. On the right hand side is it's your menu. It'll show you different what missions you've got, things like that. And this one's telling me use the scanner to locate resources. Select the scanner repair mission in the log. So if I press escape, this is the log. The log shows you your primary missions and your secondary missions. Also in the log, we start at the top right hand corner, top left hand corner. You'll see your character name, how much money you've got. Ooh, excuse me. That's how much money you've got. Nanites is a type of currency to purchase different modules, they're called, and different upgrades to different scanners and ships and things like that. Quicksilver, I honestly don't know yet, but I'm sure I'll get there. I discovered this planet, so I can change it to Hell of Earth, for example. Now, I believe that means that I have discovered this planet. Nobody else has ever been here before, but I can't be certain. I need to do some more research on that. It tells me the weather is choking clouds. There are sentinels, which are the computers. They're all computer players that like machinery and robots and flying things and dogs and walkers that look like the walks from um, Star Wars. It's rich in flora. It's got numerous fauna. The resources that you can get on here, it's not just these. These are just the types of mines that are here. I'll explain more of that later. It's got a balanced mining. Its conflict level is sporadic, so up and down, obviously. And the life form is Vy'keen. There's a bunch of different flora that you can find, different fauna. It tells you how many different types there are, and different minerals. So that's the discoveries. That's the system, etc. Now, shows you the planets there. To be honest, it's the first time I've seen any of that. But next, catalog tells you what all the different stuff is, how you can make it. So ionized cobalt, for example, a highly energized form of cobalt. This processed metal can be used to create advanced ion batteries, a conveniently portable source of energy for the exosuit, in widespread use as a key component in the creation of advanced technologies and structures. So, as an example, just to show you this I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. This will show you a total value of 401 units each. So each one you can sell yourself for 401 units. Cobalt by itself sells 198 units. Salt, 299 units. Dihydrogen, 34 units. Carbon, 12 units, etc., etc., and it goes on and on. There's so many different things. Some of these are really easy to come across. Some of them are really hard to come across. Yeah, it's a very full game of things. Construction, different construction parts. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm going to get back to portal glyphs. That's I don't know if you've ever seen Stargate. Eventually in the game, you can use Stargate to get better ships and things like that. Cooking products that I haven't found yet. These are all things that I found in my last game. That's transferred to here. So all of these things I've collected and examined and things before. All of these curiosities I've collected and examined and things before, which has the trade commodities. All of these things I've collected in the course of my other game. It's a very in-depth game. Milestones. Obviously, different things that you can accomplish to get achievements. I've set the log, the guide gives an explanation of what you might need, making money, crafting, upgrades and crafting recipes, etc. And then your obvious options and things. So, the log, awakenings, multi-tool repair. So select it so that it appears in the bottom right hand corner. Repair scanner damage. Use ferrite dust to repair the scanner. Alright. So, I should have brought that up. Sorry. I should have left that up. Yeah. So, the scanner, if you look at the top right hand corner when my weapon is out, it says mining beam. If I press G, nothing happens because I don't have anything on there yet. But pressing tab opens up the inventory. The general, you'll see at the top here, you've got exosuit, starship, multi-tool. The multi-tool is the weapon. There is a mining beam on this weapon, and there is a scanner. The scanner is installed, but needs to be what do you call it? Finished. And to finish it, you need ferrite dust, 75 ferrite dust to be precise. So that's the multi-tool. These empty slots allow you to make additional upgrades later. So as an example, we can put a bolt caster, which is an energy weapon. It'll take 100 chromatic metal and 3 carbon nanotubes. Chromatic metal you can find and then build in a refiner, and nanotubes you can build in your exosuit. So exosuit has 3 tabs. It has the general tab, the technology tab, and the cargo tab. The technology tab is for the different modules, the technology that makes it a better piece of suit. These here are those particular items. They can, for these to work, they can be in any of these three tabs. But I'll explain more later why this makes a big difference. So I'm just going to put them in there now, so then I've got that all that space free. Next, starship. The starship is the general and technology. So this would be your bay, your storage bay, and then this would be your technologies that you add to the actual ship. So you can see here, nothing. The ship's out of range for starters, and none of this is actually working. So we'll get to that in a minute. Back to the weapon, the mining beam. That bar on the top right will go up. If you use it for too long, it will. We're going to need some of this. What do we got? What are we going to collect? See how it says sodium? We want sodium. Wow, this is a really heavy start for this game. Okay. Let's fill that up. We're gonna wait here until we get some health back. Health will regenerate by itself, and my toxicity level will regenerate as well. Top left hand side for health. Now, this game has so much. So much. Well, welcome to chat. It's a Resident Alchemist. It seems fun. Like I've played it for a few hundred hours, not a few hundred, but a few hours, and it is good. If you watch the top right hand corner, the bar is going to go all the way up to red, and you'll see the hit points on the things that I'm hitting going up to 90, 100. Once it gets to 100, if you pull off, if you let it go for a sec and then start again, it stays around the 100 mark. That's a little trick to get the most out of your mining and to get it done faster. The thing that you're going to miss out on, you're going to prevent from happening, is the overheating. Then it goes back to 0 and it starts to at 40 again, or 20. See? So yeah, just keep that in mind for if you start to play. What do we have to do now? We need to gather ferrite dust. So there's no ferrite dust there. You'll see when I point at something, it comes up with cobalt. So we need ferrite dust. Okay, what gives us ferrite dust? And we need 75 ferrite dust. What's this guy? Those guys are nothing. Alright, let's find ferrite dust. There we go, ferrite dust. Alright, ferrite dust. 7, 14. The start of this game is really, it can be time consuming. Once you start getting some momentum though, you end up buying a lot of the stuff that you need. Alright, so the guide's come up. It's told me that I've got it, so I need to repair it. So how do I repair it? Tab. Click on it. And then click on this. It automatically puts it in there. And now I have a scanner. So what does a scanner do? Well, press C. and it sends out. It shows you where different things are. There's sodium-rich plant there. There's dihydrogen cells there. It doesn't show you everything. It only shows you so much. So, telling me to collect sodium. So if I come up here to that Na, there will be sodium. Press C again. Scanner's recharging. You can see that on the bottom right hand corner. See this plant? Sodium rich plant. They're really easy to spot when they're around. Recharge hydrogen protection. So press X. The battery, you can scroll through this with your mouse wheel. The battery will take you to what you need to put in. It's telling me to recharge hazard protection, and again you can choose one of those items, whichever one you've got. That takes more of that than it does that to recharge. It takes more of that than it does that to recharge. So let's put that in there. Done. Yay! Success music. So, like I said, getting through this is getting anywhere in this game takes a fair bit of time to start with. So that's weapon depleted. So again, I press X, takes me to there. Mining beam, carbon. Carbon, oxygen, sodium are the three most are the three items you're probably going to need the most. And ferrite dust. So, reach the marked signal. Use the jetpack to fly. As I'm running, I'm going to collect more of this stuff because you need a lot of it. In the early game, you need plenty of this. Plenty of everything. Oops. Toxic damage detected. Oh, I've got no toxic damage. I've got no sodium. Alright, so I need more sodium. I need to get out of this. Where's the sodium? Shift to sprint. Sodium. X. Charge. You see it's gone halfway. I know I will need these. Let's collect some of this stuff. You'll see that these only say one thing, dihydrogen, right? But this, that says one thing as well. See how see how it says ferrite dust and then it says analyze? That means after you've analyzed it, you will be able to get more things from it. So you might get cobalt and silver, for example, from a cobalt. You might get carbon and salt. You might get carbon and dust. You might get any number of different things. There's loads of these things around. You don't really need this rusted metal. It's okay in the early game. You can also sell it for a lot. You might as well just grab it. So what I did there is I chose where to put it. So again. Need more sodium again. Oh my god. This has been so much harder than ever before. I'm going to go sit in my ship because I know for a fact that going into that ship will... oh my god, I'm nearly dead. Oh wow. Pulse engine, offline. Everything's offline. Find myself alone in a strange world, unequipped and in danger. What is the objective of the game? Is it a crafting survival game, or are there missions, etc.? There are missions. Is crafting. There are different types of ships. There is balanced trade. That goes up and down depending on how much you've got, how much you need. There is there's fighting. There's space fighting. There's ground fighting. There's it's not so much one-on-one fighting, except for in space, unless it's animals and things at this stage in the early game. Later on, I'm sure that there'll be all different types of fighting, but I haven't been there yet. I hope that answers your question. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Let's read the log. Log 4925A, unavailable. Suggestion: pilot should perform maintenance, select desired repair path. Repair ship systems. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Alright, so the pulse engine needs to be fixed. To do so, I need a hermetic seal and I need a metal plating. Alright. You can see the launch thrusters are flashing and the pulse engine's flashing. That means they are broken. Okay. To fix the pulse engine I need the hermetic seal and metal plating. To fix the launch thrusters I need pure ferrite and I need dihydrogen jelly. Okay, so now before we go anywhere, let's double check what we had to fill this up. Oxygen, good. Now, what I did there is I just pressed tab, went to my exosuit and then clicked on it to charge it. Hey, Tech Palatable. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how long you've been on, but I've been explaining everything as I go. You will not need any of this stuff later on. There's sometimes some good stuff in there, but yeah. Now, these require an Atlas Pass version 1. You get that as you go through the missions. It takes a while, so don't rush into that. Well, if you've got any questions, Tech, let us know. I'm going to, right now, come and get some sodium because I need it. I will need that for my health, my hazardous protection, which is a little love heart on the bottom left. And then caves are a great source of sodium. They're also a great source of cobalt, and cobalt, which I'll explain better later, is a great source of money. We're gonna wait till we build a scanner. I could build one now, I think. What's it asking me to build? So it's telling me when it's flashing like that, it means that one of my quests is telling me to build something. Now, if you hover over it, any of these squares, it shows you can modify by pressing the X button, and you can choose one of these things that you know how to make. In our case, we need one of those. To build that, we needed 50 ferrite dust. We are also going to need carbon tubes, I think. Let's have a look. In the starship, we need a hermetic seal, which we can't build yet. Pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly, so we don't need any of that. Okay. Let's just keep collecting some of this, because we will need it anyway. Oh, wrong one, sorry. See how that, it's got a warning sign on it? That's too... Whoa, if you get too close, you will suffer the consequences. Now, one of the good things about this game, it can be tedious, like I said, but I must be outside again. Yeah, you can shoot from here, so you can pretty much just stay in the one spot unless it's a plant that you need to collect by hand. I don't want that. Marrow bulb's not really worth it. Let's have a look at what marrow bulb is. So, exosuit, marrow bulb. It's 41 units only. Okay, marrow has proved resistant to domestication and no problem. Blah blah blah. Really just takes up space. It's not worth collecting. Sometimes, if you know you're about to leave and you just want a few $100,000, these humming sacks can be worth it. But we won't do that yet either. We want to fix this. And how do we do that? Repair the pulse engine. We need a hermetic seal. Where do I get a hermetic seal from? Can I build a hermetic seal? No, I can't build a hermetic seal. So how am I going to do it? I can install better life support later. Alright, let's have a look. Is there a hermetic seal around here? No. There is this guy. There is a multiplayer option, but I'm not playing that one yet. I was just giving you an example. I've never played the multiplayer, so I'm not sure. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly. Let's broadcast it. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Okay. Patch metal plating to the pulse engine in the star inventory. Pulse engine. We built a metal plate. Now we're going to install the metal plate. What next? We need a hermetic seal. We can't build a hermetic seal. Whatever will we do? Board the starship and consult the ship's diagnostics. Okay. So the first while is a massive tutorial, but it's really, really helpful and important. I skipped a bunch of things that, yeah, it didn't help. There's a hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Alright. There's an example of going fast. I should have done that after. I should have done this after the fact. I have taken the planetary chart. So, you will get planetary charts throughout the game. When you hover over it, and you can see it's got a value of sail, and it's also, you can see plot route. If I hold down E, it scans the planet, and it shows me something that I will find beneficial. Depending on the chart, it could be a it could be a I can't even think, like a temple where I can collect relics and things, or who knows, it could be anything. So some plants you collect by hand, and other things you mine with your multi-tool. Oxygen plants, they always look like that pretty much. So yeah, you can go get that to be able to breathe, and then that oxygen helps life support. And then we also need to put hazard protection. We'll get some of that. We will make our way towards there. Some more oxygen. As we run to this place, there's a critter. You can see him running around. In the early game, I didn't find any critters came to oh no, that's not good. If you click on it, you can see pressing X puts it straight into my exosuit. I can put it into my high capacity storage, and the high capacity storage is the cargo. Now in this section, I'm pretty sure it doubles the capacity of piles. So carbon is pretty much, you can carry as many as you want. It's like 5,000 or something. But other things like those little pearls that I showed you before, they unidentified mineral. Oh, I won't get that now. Yes. I've got to find a cave. I need to find a cave, and I need to find it now. Let's just keep going this way. Exosuit's health restored. We need to get out there, but we're also looking for a cave. Going into a cave saves your butt. So, oh my god. This is going to be annoying if I die. This planet is horrendous. It may be the same planet that I started to in the tutorials put me on here, but yes. Storms are bad. There we go. Go away, storm. Oh my god, I'm dying in the storm, in the cave. That's not supposed to happen. Maybe we need to go deeper. Wow. Alright. So, it can be a bit annoying to begin with, that's for sure. Let's wait for the storm to pass. While we wait, let's get some more carbon. Before we go back outside, let's see if we can find any more, there we go, sodium. Because we used up a ton! Yay! Overheated. Yeah, it's a bit touchy to try and get it to go, to stay on 100. Let's see if I can do all of these. Let's get it to 100 and then pull back. So you'll see how I'm taking my finger off the trigger and then letting it go down a bit. That way it's a lot more efficient when you're mining. And cobalt is one of the richest resources. You can get a lot of money from cobalt. It would have been nice if I had the ability to scan them, which I will soon. But that means that by doing this, I'll just tether this. Alright, so I've just collected 250. That gives me, oh, I can't carry more than 200 at a time yet. If I put it in cargo though, I can carry 450. So that's that. Now sometimes you'll get these geodes, and there's a whole bunch of different ones as well that you can collect The geodes, if you hold E, it turns it into something. In this case, I think it was more, yeah, it gave me 15 cobalt. They just come up every now and again. Dihydrogen you'll be using for fuel in your ship. Rusted metal, you can, when you've got a refiner, you can turn that into other stuff. Oxygen and sodium and carbon are the things that will fix the, charge the different things on your scanner and things. So the mining beams, you can see a little white bar at the bottom, needs to be charged. You can charge it with carbon, with condensed carbon, or phosphorus. Let's just put some carbon, condensed carbon in there. Takes less carbon, takes more. Condensed carbon takes less, etc., etc. So just bear that in mind. Some more sodium here. Okay. And as you progress, you get different modules to increase the time that you can use your jetpack for, the time that you can run for, the time it takes for your miner laser to get some ships for you. They're NPCs. The time it takes you to scan things and things like that. Hey, oh, let me. There we go. Usually, you're supposed to be able to open them. Strange. Alright, where's that target? Oh, knowledge. These are scattered around the planets. They're knowledge stones, depending on the race of people. Depends on. So this is a Viking stone. Scan on it. Turpunk, yig. Why is it saying that? Because you don't know their language. They don't know yours. So you have to learn their language. Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. I see two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually, one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death with the last of their strength. The vanquished, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. Do I want to accept the knowledge or leave? I will accept it. The name Viking floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien's tongue is seared into my brain. And you'll see it says, you have learned the Viking word for Viking. And each one of those will teach you something different. Sometimes it will teach you the same word if you don't answer the questions correctly or choose the right answer and things. It's it's pretty interesting. Of course, toxic protection's falling. Toxic protection's always falling on this damn planet. There's hot planets, poisonous planets. There's radiation full planets. There's toxic. As you know, that's where we are. There's whoa, something just hit me. Oh, this guy. I should actually scan because that tells me where things are. Whee. Yes. Toxic protection falling. And we have arrived. Alright, so this is one of many buildings across the planet. Sometimes they're vacant, sometimes they're not. Just quickly, these deuterium rich plants give you a certain boost. This one gives me, I can use my jetpack and I won't waste any jetpack. See? Sorry if that's making you dizzy. Then the jetpack's gone away. Alright, in we go. So, when you see these kinds of places around the maps, you can come to them and you can get different things. Research specimen. Great. I've just researched something. Hollow archive. Accessing archive. 7 logs corrupted. fragment might be in some use. Visor damage. Can't find ship. Let's recover supplies. Log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation I do now. So, I cannot repair my ship from where I am because it's out of range. It is a Class C ship. It has the damage potential of 86, shield strength of 165, hyperdrive range of 1, and maneuverability of 350. Now, different types of ships, obviously different types of... You'll be able to do different types of things. So, I now have the hermetic seal. I need to fix the launch thrusters too, so I need pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. Dihydrogen jelly I have. Pure ferrite's what I need to find. So, before we do that... Oh, there's a lot of these guys lying around the planets as well. You can collect this goop. When you have a refiner and a base, you can, when you've got lots of that, you can make a lot of money. Not as much as other ways, but a lot nonetheless. In here we have anything in here? Doesn't look like it. We can stay safe in here though. Use the visor to locate starship. If I press F now, I can't use my visor because I need a carbon nanotube to fix it. So, begin analysis visor installation. Tab. So we have to go to our multi-tool. Install technology, press E. And then choose a visor. We need a nanotube. If I go to my exosuit, click on this, click on the nanotube. Now if you need to make plenty, you can press E when you're hovering over it to craft more and more. But we don't need to do that. Let's get back to the multi-tool tool. Let's create a visor. Now we have scanning ability. Augments standard scanner capabilities by projecting detailed environment data directly over the user's visor. Allows identification of distant points of interest. The visor will generate valuable data when used to study flora, fauna, and minerals. Hold F to operate and right click to zoom. Now, you will do this at every single planet because it will help you later. Now, these things, for example, if I hold F and click, nothing happens. If I hold F and click on that, let's turn it purple, and hold down my mouse button, I've got 500 credits for discovering that fungal cluster. This here is W. mantidiversiorosa. It's 1000 credits. These guys can't collect them, but you will see that plant there showing me that it's hazardous. Now, this is the best part. First, I'm going to collect this oxygen, and then we're going to find something like this. Unidentified material, ferrite dust, and analyze. So now if I scan it, now it says ferrite dust and ammonia. Great. So all the rocks, after you've scanned it once, you don't need to scan any of that particular type again. Right? Whoa, what just hit me? Oh, I got too close. So this here, that will give you ferrite dust and ammonia, but now that one, it's not exactly the same. It's called something else. It's ferrite dust and salt. Some big animal. Oh, toxic damage detected. I know for a fact that these red things, if ever you find them, they're good to collect. Doesn't take long. Ah, there's a good thing. See how it says condensed carbon, advanced mining laser required. So we're going to need to build one of them eventually. Carbon. You don't need, it doesn't need to have 2 items for you to scan it. You just need to scan everything. The more scan, the more units you're going to get. It's not really that important. It's more so you get to claim it as you've discovered it, and then later on you deliver that data to a certain type of alien on a certain type of, in a certain type of location, which I'll show you later, and they will see, these have already been matched and scanned. See, all done. So yeah, you don't have to sit there doing every single little piece. It's and you get used to knowing it when you're looking over it, but yeah, when you go to these next places, you will find that there is an alien that will give you nanites, which is that other sort of currency, to give them the data, so then everybody will know. All right, so advanced mining later required. So there's the ship. Over there is a fungal cluster, which is a type of plant. Down there is a jettisoned pod, so there'll be things in there. If you hold E on it, it'll mark it so you don't need your visor to get there, but you can only do one at a time. Bear that in mind. I need to go back to our ship now, so we can get some pure. We're trying to find pure ferrite too. I don't even think I can collect pure ferrite with my current. So those there, cobalt deposit, etc. Those will be very beneficial if we have a terraformer on our scanner, which we don't. Up there you've got venom sacks, so that will give you lots of some bunch of money as well. No, it's not really as much as what carbon will give you. You kind of need to balance out how long something's going to take to collect for the value. So you could search around for these jade peas, forever. But the jade peas for 5 will give you 4,000 units. They're 800 units each, but you need to, like, if you look around, there's no jade peas anywhere else. So they're not too bad to collect on your travels, but yeah, I wouldn't waste my time on it. Microprocessor, we're going to need that soon, I think. That needs to be analyzed. You can see it's got analyzed below it. So that'll be like carbon and something else. And you can see on the left hand side it tells you all the definitions of things, and it says it's carbon and mordite. Mordite is just a trade something that you can use for trade. Wow, I'm really losing. I've never really. I don't remember it. Maybe it knows that I've played this game before. I'm gonna need now. I need some more. You see those squares there? That means that there's a deposit there, and that's how big it is. So we're not able to do that yet because we need a special thing on our multi-tool. Ferrite dust and ammonia. Come on, buddy, come on, come on. Now, so I don't die, sit in my ship, it resets my toxicity, and I can repair. Oh, I don't have any pure ferrite. I do have dihydrogen jelly, and I do have thrusters. Great. So now it's going to tell me what else to do. See how I went too far? Now it's asking me to do that. Okay, pure ferrite. Advanced materials require pure ferrite. Refiners transform simple materials into ferrite. So, I'm going to craft some metal plating. We're going to craft... we need to gather some oxygen. Press C. Any oxygen around? There's some oxygen. Won't be enough, but there's some. Glowing mineral. Usually they're very, very buried. So, glowing mineral is one of those items that you can press E. And it gave me... Wow! That's cool. 150 grand. If only there was loads and loads of those flying around. We got 28, we need 2 more. Scanner is recharging, maybe we'll get some out of this. Nope. What's that got? Sodium. Ferrite dust and sodium. We are going to need sodium and we are going to need ferrite dust. That one, sodium. I need more sodium than that. I don't even know what facium is, but I want the carbon. And we're going to go into this cave. And we're going to collect some more sodium. There won't be any oxygen in here, I don't think. What the? I killed you. Sometimes they're in the roof too, so you gotta be careful. Fill this up. When you make ion batteries, cobalt and ferrite dust, it takes less to fill up. So once you get really, really low, it will take less to fill it. The same goes with dioxide and life support gels, but I don't think I can make a life support gel yet. Okay. So it takes 1 dihydrogen jelly and 20 carbon, and that fills it up. So once you've aimed the scanner and continue to hold down the button, you can look around and keep moving in any direction. I don't think I can't look around. I don't know how to do that. See, if I move it, it moves. It might be a different way. Target, I just press. I can zoom in. But yeah, I don't know about what you've just mentioned. Some more sodium. So oxygen's hard to come by, but it's cheap. So when you end up later on, you'll go to different planetary systems who will be able to you will be able to just buy the oxygen you're going to need. No, if I start scanning, you're talking about analysis. Analysis is different. I don't that's that's the analysis mode, I'm pretty sure, where you can move around, but that's for later. If I'm analyzing something like that cobalt in the distance, and I move, I can't. Oh, I can. Interesting. Thank you very much, tech. That will come in handy. Let's find some oxygen though. Sodium, sodium, sodium. Sodium. It's not. I suppose it lets you. You can look around, but it doesn't really do much, though, does it? I don't even think I can get out of here. That way. Yes, you get fall damage. Yes, it hurts. Not too far into the game, you will be able to get. You'll be able to jump jetpack up to there from down the ground. So yeah. I see what you mean, Tech. I'll double check that. I'll try doing that now. Just let me see something about this. Where's that? Ammonium, no. Iridesite, no. Facium. So see, facium's not worth anything. It will help you with things later on though. You'll be able to get it. You'll be able to use it for other things. Okay, so we need oxygen. I must have picked up some oxygen somewhere. Let's try. Don't need to scan that. Collect here, and we'll go back to the ship. It's strange that those ones you have to like go log into and everything like that. Strange. With these plants, when you've got a special part that attaches to your exosuit, you can go and collect um, the oxygen from it, and then you can, after you've collected the oxygen, you can after you've collected the oxygen, you can then zap it with your miner and get even more oxygen. So that's a plus there. Another one. I've already opened that one. You can tell by the side. Let's go back to our ship. Now how are we going to get there? Oh, go away. Tired of dying. So yeah, it's the tutorial is done in a certain way that allows you to it makes you have to learn a lot. It's really good in that sense. It can be a bit tedious and annoying, but yeah, it's really good like that. Just gonna go over there and collect our stuff. Once the boosted jetpack ends, you can. It gives you a chance to at least use your jetpack to not plummet to the earth and die. Hello? Navigation data. I never saw this before. Navigation data will give you you'll be able to buy those plots that I was telling you about. So that's good. Now, where's our ship? Because this will give me jetpack. Ammonia is good, chlorine's good, they're like expensive like cobalt. Oxygen. Carbon and oxygen, they're great. That's a great little plant. Where are you? Just carbon. Condensed carbon's good, you will need that more later. Come on, carbon and oxygen. Nope, that's ferrite dust. And salt. Oh. Thank you, Paul. Take a Pokeball. So what happens if you die? In this version, I start up my ship, but everything between my last save and now will be gone. So if you jump in your ship and out your ship, you will. Problem is you can't run when you're scanning, so you gotta bear that in mind as well. So I'll show you when I jump in the ship and I jump back out, it'll come up as saved. So I'll get in the ship. Now it's not saved yet. Now it's saved. There's other ways to save as well, with different things that you find on planets and things. But oh, I don't have any yet. Pure ferrite. So I need to build refiner. So press Z for the build menu. Currently there will be tabs up the top here after you learn them. Portable refiner. Let's build it. And then open it. Now, output, input, fuel supply. We need to put some fuel in it. So 34 dense carbon. If I just show you, I had plenty of carbon and plenty of condensed carbon, so that's good. Input. We want to input ferrite dust, and it will change 128 ferrite dust into pure ferrite into 128 pure ferrite in 38 seconds. Yay! Now, just want to check something. If I stop processing that, I move that to the right and to the left, what happens? I can make less if I want, or I can leave it at full. Cool, I didn't know that. It's some things can take a while, some things don't take very long at all. But the different things you put in there, you can make different things, obviously. I'm sure there'll be a No Man's Sky wiki that you can use, but if you put later on, you can get larger refiners that you can put 2 items, which make something else, etc., etc. Leg meat doesn't change into anything. Requested operation unavailable. So if it does, there are certain things that just won't turn into anything, and there are certain things that will. Salt should turn into chlorine. So salt by itself is worth 299 units. You get at 2 salt for 1 chlorine. Cobalt's the same. So if I put dihydrogen in there, it turns into dihydrogen jelly. It'll turn 96 into 3. So it's there's everything's a bit different. Cobalt 125 for 250. Now with a medium size with a medium-sized refiner, if I put oxygen with cobalt, it doubles the output. So instead of being half as much, it gives you 1-for-1. It's pretty intense. I don't know what a large one does, so I don't know. Anyway, I now have the ferrite done. Yay! Starship prepared. Exit the ship and collect the portable refiner. Pick up the portable refiner using the middle mouse button. Whee! It is now in my exosuit somewhere. Oh no. No, there it is. Right, so what else you can do is anything that you're not going to use straight away, or you're only going to use when you go to space or when your ship is around, you can put it in your ship. You can do that by clicking on it, moving to the starship and placing it in a starship with cargo bay, or you can simply press X to quickly move it there. So Facium, I know I'm not going to use, I'm probably just going to sell that, so I can press X and then X. Ammonia, X and X. JP is definitely going to be selling them somewhere. Leg meat, I'm going to sell that. Salt, don't even know why I picked that up. No bowls are worthless, etc. etc. Now this, when you're walking away from your ship, because if you're not next to your ship, you can't put things in your ship. So by doing this, it frees up the space in there. So, all systems functional. Return to your ship. All systems are functional. Seek answers among the stars. Use W to take off. Now, before I do this, by pressing X, the quick menu pops up. The battery means something needs to be charged. This, different gestures you can do to different people. This allows you to take photos. There are missions to just go out taking photos. This will let you summon your ship, a vehicle, your freighter, a different ship. You can have more than one ship. This will let you create some pellets. You can tell your dog or your cat or your animal that you've collected. You can get a pet. The settings turns on and off things. Change secondary weapon. I'm not 100% sure what that is. And swap multi-tools if you've got more than one multi-tool later on, I think. But I haven't needed more than one multi-tool. So. Alright. Anyway, and Bytebeat library is for music that I've never used. So, the reason I'm showing you that is because there is a way, if you go to settings, switch starship view, scan for trade outpost. Alright, so now you've got that view. And if you want the other view, you can go back into that view. And you can fly around like that. All systems are functional. Take off. Holding down W. There we go. Do a scan. Now this is me without acceleration. That little house over there shows you that there's an unknown building. So before we go out into space, let's go have a look at that unknown building, because sometimes you can get nice things. And I also prefer to fly this way. To land you press E. Did I pass the unknown building? I don't know if you can see it. There's a little dot. There's a circle around here. And that will... Where's that unknown building? I should have tagged it. Maybe it's below me. Below. You can press E to land, but every time you land and take off, it costs. You don't want to be doing that too much. Anyway, let me go into space so I can show you. Shift to use your booster. Alright. Now you'll be able to see... Just 1 second. Hold tab to skip. Shows you the galaxy that you're in. You will see that I can use this to maneuver around. The further the dot is away from the center, the greater it will move. It will instantly stop though if you bring it back to the center. If you see what I'm saying. On my ship we have launch thrusters which are now empty. To fill it up we need a starship fuel cell or uranium. To make starship fuel cell we need metal plate and dihydrogen. That's why I collected all that dihydrogen. But let's first make a metal plate. Oh no, we don't have any ferrite dust. Well, that's a shame. Test boost. By blowing these things up, you collect. It's the same as mining. It's overheated. All right, let's test the pulse engine. It's like a mini hyper. All right, we haven't gone very far. And then it says answer the communication. So let's press X. Press X. Choose the Starship communicator. Incoming transmission. So you see how it had listen or tell them who I am. Oh. Wow. Okay, so this is combat. You want to get them inside your little circle as best as you can. You want to try and keep them in there so then you can shoot them down. They will shoot you too. My shields are down. Whoa! On the top left hand corner you will see that white bar. That white bar says my strength that's left. Whoa. They just collided with me for some reason. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, I'm not very good. Whoa. Let's just escape them for a while. Tritium is very important later too. Alright, no free slots in ship inventory, thanks. You'll see as I'm running away that I am gaining my strength back. If you slow down, you can move faster as well. You can turn faster as well. Oh, come on. Another one down. Oh. Get some distance, try and get some of my health back up, and then find him and just blow him away. It is not the easiest. Alright. So, we got navigation data for that. We have no launch thrusters, so if I land, I won't be able to take off without either launch fuel or uranium. And to create launch fuel, we needed a metal plate and dihydrogen. And to build a metal plate, we needed some. What do we need? We needed something. Anyway, so if you see a signal that you need to go to, if I continue on at the speed that I'm going, it's going to take me 4 hours. If I use just my thruster, it's going to take 21 minutes and 43 seconds. If I use my boost, it's going to take 3 minutes, give or take. If I press the spacebar and use my mini hyper blah blah, it's gonna get me there real freaking quick. So I can't remember if this was the same planet. No, this is Hell Earth. Yep. A and D to spin. And just a reminder of streaming.
Could you hear us talking shit the whole time?
Huh?
Could you hear us talking shit the whole time?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Anyone in chat tell me if they could hear my wife and a friend of ours talking? I'm just gonna say goodbye. I'll be back in a sec.
It's fine, mate. It's fine. He's super light for that. He's super light. He's super light. This is so lovely. You can't escape me for that long again, and I'm going to find a way to come and visit you and any kids and just make you hang out with me. So that we can't let him have a kiss with you first as a kid.
She's mine. Not until she came in. Yeah, cool. It's conscious about that. Alright. So E to land. Approach the site and slow down with E. I obviously missed that. That there is a sentinel. They scan, they look around and stuff. If you are taking too much away from the planet, they will come and attack you. They are easy to kill. But it's kind of like GTA, where they will keep coming to get you. It's a bit annoying. So, where... okay, so now when I do F, it tells me to go to the right, go to the right, go to the right. Target aligned. So in this direction, 769 units away is where I need to go. Now, if I want to keep scanning while I'm walking around, I can do that too. Sweet route. Oh. Tell you what, while we're here, let's get some ferrite dust and fill it up so I don't forget. Now the weapon charge is still depleted. I'm just pressing X and then clicking a couple of times, and that gets me to where I need to get to. Oh shit. There it is. So now if I go to my starship, I can put, I can build some, can I build it yet? Yeah. Not yet. I don't need that. Getting some ferrite dust. Sometimes you just stand here like this. Like to make my first millions, I would go to a cave and I would spend maybe 20 minutes, half an hour just collecting as much cobalt as I possibly could. Like tons of it. And then as time went on with the game, it allowed me to make money a little bit easier. You find some pretty good items out there. You know what I accidentally did? I accidentally salvaged my ship, which had full cargo in it. I would have lost like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. It was really, really sad and annoying. But so I guess that sometimes happens. Of course, there's toxic damage. Anyway, alright. So am I still? I'm too far away from my ship now. You will be able to buy a module later that allows that distance to increase. Just something to think about. Alright. Okay, so we need to apply. What do we need? We need a metal plate. No. Metal plate. And then we needed to build a. Can we build more than that? No. We need another one of these. Build another one of them. Make another one of these. Build another one of them. Oh. Oh. Let's move these out of the way too. So let's just fill that up. Now if we move that into here, move that into there, move that into there, and move that into there. I forgot that I had rockets. That will allow us to now we need to go this way, and it'll be where those ships have come from. Scanning. It wasn't that way, was it? No. Let me go over here. Let's land here. Yeah, so it was that way, okay. Back in. So you'll see that now my thrusters are back to 0. $288 that way. $199 that way. There. That's where we want to go. Can't get any of that pure ferrite yet. Carbon and nitrogen, eh? See how he's upset with me? See how more of them have come? Yeah, we don't want that. So, in this case, you can see on the top right hand corner there's one little dot there. So that's what that means one wave is coming at me. Now they can still see me. I need to get out of their field of view and hide, like in GTA. Now that they're gone, I know exactly where I need to go, so let's just go there. Oh, it's so easy to get turned around too, like, and lose complete sight of where you were. There we go. Unknown building. Sometimes it will give you a landing area. This time it's not. So let's just press E here. Alright. There we go. There we go. Oh. That's giving me a safe spot. Collect some of this stuff as well while we're at it. I don't know what you mean by that. Melee then jetpack. Melee then jetpack. If you press melee and then jetpack, you can go quicker than running while the jetpack lasts. I don't even know how to melee. Don't touch these eggs. If you do, these little guys come out and they slaughter you. Trust me. This guy's still irritating me. It's telling me to go somewhere else still. It's really weird. It's telling me that this is the wrong location. Doesn't sound right. Yeah, this mustn't be the right place. But there's still stuff in here. Sometimes there's growth though that you don't want. So you gotta be careful. Hello. Can't access my starship. What don't I need from in here? That can go away. That's ammunition, I want that. Nothing's found in there. Can I get my starship yet? No, let's go and put some stuff away first. Okay, so let's get rid of the gobbledygook. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't think I'll get more than that many things, so let's try that again. Attack button, that's a laser. And then later on you can change what the multi-tool does. It's more of that, so that's alright. Anything in there? Nothing found. Ammunition? Nope, no sodium. Now, haunted terminal. These terminals will probably give you a puzzle. You need to to fix it. Right. Sometimes you have to take off that goop stuff. Don't leave me on my journey. Sorry, I should have read that for you all. And collect that. And collect that. And then it should work now. It's done that in reverse. It's supposed to do that first. And then you can use the terminal. But for some reason did that in reverse. Alright. So this was a bust. Telling me that I've got to go 1,000 that way, which just doesn't sound right. It might be because, like I said earlier, you've got different algorithms that let you do different things. So even though it's telling me to go 1,000 in that direction, the game wants me to walk and not fly, potentially. So I'll try flying in that direction now, just to see what happens. This is where I was. Alright. Yeah, so that's where I needed to go, that room. Oh, that's oxygen. Where do you get that? I hope those guys don't come and get me. Now it's telling me to get the hydrogen crystals. Now I've got 387 oxygen, so that's good. Need some of these guys. Need to build something, but I can't because too far away. So used to playing it a little bit further into the game, where I can transfer stuff from that distance. But all right, so you're saying if I'll leave a jetpack, right? Ah, I'll probably not remember that. Anyway. Whoa. I have never seen that before. Wowzers. That was cool. That was super cool. Alright. It's telling me to make a starship launcher. Yep. Okay. Find the signal source. That way. I am going in the right direction. I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, I just went to the wrong place. Sodium. Oh. Get those little achievements as you go as well. I love cobalt. Oh, that's not going to be good. Deciphering signal. 16, 16, 16. Hazard protection low. No choice but to something underground. Deployed base computer. As well as log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information. Extract plans. Alright, so I need 2 carbon nanotubes and my ship. Because I've got no space. Oh, yes I do. Oh no, I don't. Alright, ammo I need to keep in there. What don't I need? Nitrogen. I don't need nitrogen. 2 of these. And then Z. It's telling me to make a base computer, isn't it? Need copper. So there will be copper in here. There will be copper and cobalt. Just gotta find it. Might be a bit harder than I thought. No, okay. Debris. Ammonia. I can't mine any of that yet. Sentinel. See, I got copper there, but I can only make copper if I build one of these to do that. Oh, I can build it. Alright, cool. Right, now we go find copper. So I've got copper deposit there. I do know that this is here, so I'm going to go to that first. By pressing G in the top right hand corner, you'll see it changes from my mining beam to terrain manipulator. Then the terrain manipulator can create, flatten, restore what you've taken, or mine. I'm going to mine this so I can get technology module. I will need that later. So that technology module looks like that, and you need a lot of them. So bear that in mind. Cobalt deposit, we will get that later. Copper deposit. Well, that's 494 away. That's far, far away. Cobalt. 290, 200. Probably go get them as well now. Cobalt. Cobalt. Alright, let's go get these first. Because it's important. I just know that I'm going to need like 50 or 60 of them, so let's get them first. That one was the closest. Away. Let's get that one too, just because it's right there, and we'll get these things over here while we're there. And then, yeah. So when you can buy upgrades for these modules that will allow it to do different things. They are very important. But keeping that, it's 150 grand. So we can get rid of. Oh, silica powder. You can get rid of that every time. That's just, you get that from picking up the dirt. Oh, that was silly of me. Go away. Close. Right, everything's charged. Sodium. Let's go get that copper. Scanner. Cobalt. Copper. That's 730. Cobalt. Ammonia. Cobalt. Copper. Where's my ship? Right, is there anything in that direction? Copper. I don't have any space, do I? It is a wonderful game, but it takes a while to do anything. Oxygen and carbon always. Boo, boo, boo. Terrain manipulator required, which we have, but it's ammonia, we don't need ammonia. Where was it? There it is. Pretty far away. Fungal clusters, we don't want them. Something just hit me critically. There's a good chance that when I start hitting this, he's going to get really annoyed. I know if I collect that, he will. Sweet root. It's worth a fair bit. Once I can find it. Where is it? There. So 800 units each, but you don't find that many as you go along, and you can only carry like 10 at a time. And because of that, oh, I should have just called my ship. Because of that, I don't really collect them, but you collect them at least once so you can get the achievement. That's something to bear in mind as well. So, let's press X to summon my ship. Saying that I cannot land here, that's strange. Because if I was flying it, I would be able to land here. There, so I can land my ship there. Put it there. I don't want to run that far anymore. That's just to show you that you can actually summon your ship. Have a look around here quickly. What do we got there? 288. Ooh, he's right there. Me. X. And the problem with that is you can only select one thing to scan at a time to hold in view, so just be careful that you don't lose what it was that you were looking for to begin with. Take note of the location when you build a compass. Alright, so we need our manipulator, which we've got. Oh no. Just gonna summon it again. So you'll see that we won't actually get much from this. The manipulator is really cheap, it's just ferrite dust to fill it up, and other stuff that you'll have lots of later on. So this going to these mines doesn't always net you very much. Copper 243. Isn't too bad. Now we need to pull out our refiner. Needs fuel, copper, begin. Chromatic metal is something you're going to need a lot of. It's like the life force of pretty much everything you're going to need to build. I'm not going to need any ammonia, but might as well keep it while it's there. Now, I need to build a base computer. Z. Base computer. X. Oh no. Alright. Sodium. There's a cave right there, it looks like. Wee. Oh, it's not a cave, that's my thing. Alright. Alright. Let's get back in here. Let's get full toxin. We're definitely not going to be building on this planet because this planet sucks. What do I need? I need sodium, don't I? Do I have thrusters? No. Great. Oh, fuck. Oh god. There's some dihydrogen right next to me, so let's get some of that. It does become a lot easier to nourish what you need. Then it's carbon, sometimes that gives you sodium. Sodium, anyone? Sodium. Yeah, I don't have to actually go over there, which is great. Carbon. Alright. Let us check what I can make. I can make that. Starship fuel. Let's get rid of that. No free slots, oh my god. Let's get rid of that. Starship launch fuel. pick this up. Oh, bloody hell. Let's wait in here. Exosuit. Fill this guy up with one of them. Done. Now, that can be destroyed. That will be able to carry 2 things. It can stay. Oh, salvage data. Sodium. Salvage data can go in there. X. There we go. 2 spots. Pick that up. Pick that up. Okay. Let's not pick that up. Let's drop this down. Open it up. Claim this base. There we go. That gives you a synopsis of what's nearby as well. It's actually pretty cool. Great. Now it says archives are available. Extract the plans. That's letting me build a shelter now. Cool. So we are not going to build here. We are going to leave this place. Why do I need to build another one of those? Commodity metal, I've got plenty. Alright. We're going to get the hell out of Dodge because we don't actually need that. Oh, what? I do recall. Let's actually stay here. I built my other base here, and it was fine. This must be either the same planet or a planet like it. So, oh, I don't want that guy there though. Why can't I pick you up? Delete base. There we go. Good. Yeah, we want that guy gone. Alright. Oh, got no more launch thrusters. Because it's fucking stupid. Need one hydrogen, I need a metal fucking plate. Doing my head in. I don't think there's any reason that I need to stay on this fucking planet. So let's get out of here. What's that planet? Let's fly towards this one. What's that one? Should go up soon. I haven't discovered it. Press C scan. It's a swamp palette. Copper, paraffinium, and magnetized ferrite. We want to look around. There's other planets around, I'm sure. So that's the magnetized ferrite planet. Let's fly past this planet. I can better look out into space. Aha! Scan that planet. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, and cobalt. Incandescent planet, whatever that means. What's that one? Scanning the Joseph Survival Resource Gathering. Tech, you're amazing at the gathering. I like gold. If I'm not mistaken, that'll be for my thrusters. What's that planet? Copper paraffin, aggressive sentinels. Yeah, we don't want to go there yet. Let's go back down to that swampy planet. Oh, there's a bad man around. Ships, plural. That's where they're gonna land, so let's start blowing them up. I remember that I've got my rocket launcher now. So what you do is you shoot them once with the rocket launcher, and then whilst the rocket launcher's charging, you hit them with the pulsar. And go this way. Oh, come on. That one should have died. Got no sodium. These guys are crazy strong. And I'm just really bad at this. Alright, rockets, come on. Come on. Oh, good help, good. Oh, pretty sure that's everyone. So I'm pretty sure they're NPCs. Thanks. Let's go here. There is a chance the missions will send me back to that other planet, but I would much rather be on a different planet because I was getting on my nerves. Gold nugget acquired. Gold nugget is another one of those items that you can press E to. Gave me some gold. As you're flying through this space like this too, at times it'll come up with a warning that you're around an anomaly or something like that. You can get some pretty cool stuff in those anomalies. So it's definitely worth stopping if that comes up. I didn't just see one, I just felt like stopping to see what else I can collect. Ooh, a red planet. Tech, you'll be more used to mining asteroids like this. That's what we want. I think it's almost time that I say goodnight. Yeah, this planet's not good. This planet is desolate. There is nothing on this planet. There might be some really nice cobalt and stuff, but we'll come back to this planet. I don't think I'm going to find any paradise planets. What's that one? That was the red one. I'm going to scan it. Aggressive sentinels, we don't want that. That one's really far away, but I wonder what that one is. That'll be the moon. Don't want the moon either. We've already been on the hell of Earth. Oh, let's get back there, may as well. Oh, what's the other one behind it? It's a swamp planet. Let's check out the swamp planet. Ha! There's some pretty interesting auto mining things for yeah, there's some pretty interesting auto mining things in this emergency comms, submit a perish interloper, there is no alternative. Let's refuse and see what happens. I win. I didn't even get anything for that though. Maybe I'm full. Let's get back to this planet. I know what I said, but I might as well. Just maybe I'll build a base where I'm not next to one of those dudes. Better yet, I'll build a base where I'm next to a nicer outpost. One where I can like trade and things like that. That'll be helpful. What do we got here? It's a little outposty thing. A cave for me to get cobalt here. Might actually be good. Another one out there. A lot of ferrite. Stupid oxygen. Oh, what do we got? Copper. Copper. It's not bad. Damaged machinery. Copper. Ammonia. All right. Actually, damn it. See, those drones, they shouldn't be coming at me like that. Like I don't mind, it makes it harder, but still, it's like build metal plate. Oh, get stuffed. No sodium. You know why? This game hates me. That's why. That looked cool. That looked really cool. Am I within range? No. It'll be good when I actually get to make some modules and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be able to show you guys that today. You've seen just a couple of hours and it's a bit hard done by. It doesn't seem like I'm doing much. But that's only because of the tutorial part of it. You can breeze through it. You really can. If you get a place where a starting point that's a bit easier. And if you just spend the first little while collecting as much as you can that you're going to need, you should be alright. Now, I can't summon my ship because I've got no... I need ferrite dust to be able to make a plate. To be able to make a... I can analyze this and I can get more dehydration. Ah, I'm going to get something cool out of there. What don't I want to keep? I don't want to keep... I do want to keep all that. What's that go for? 138. It can go. Alright, some more hydrogen. I can make a plate. I can make... Okay, I can make it. Can I build more because I don't have enough dust? That can go away. Starship. I need more ferrite dust. Not that I've seen. It does not respawn after a while. The auto miners in this don't deplete. They don't deplete the resource, so it's a It's not resource mining per se. First, you have to get special machinery to be able to survey land, and then that land will produce. It's a bit hard for me to describe because I've never done it, but you can make $1 billion in an hour, like from what I've seen in different tutorials. But it'll take a long time to get there and to do it. So yeah, and you've got like 50 of these things all doing the same job and things like that. So okay, I've got no free slots. Of course I don't. My ship's too far away too. Where is it? There it is. Come on, come on. Yes. It's like no matter where I go, one of those guys is going to turn up. Yep, there he is. Let's go. I'm trying to find a base so I can build my base near the base. I don't like my chances, but let's keep trying. I do like the idea of being around these caves though. Yeah, it's more like farming, I suppose. There we go. So you can see that little ring there. When that goes green, if I press E, it'll land on it. Yeah, buddy. And with any luck, this will be inhabited. Nope. Sometimes there are people in here and you can use them to buy stuff. Extract some nanites. Alright. Sometimes those things have things inside them as well. Alright, let's have a look. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 1264120. Oh, damn. Doubled, tripled, quadrupled. Times 5. 5 times 100. 1 times 1. 1 plus 1 times 2. 2 times 3. 6 times 4. 24 times 5. 120 times 6. So that's 720. Thanks, Crib. Sirib. So, by Siri by Corbo. Yeah, I will probably never look at the chat when it comes to those things, just because I want to do it myself until I actually feel like I can't do it. They're pretty easy though. I'm just not that smart. Alright, so that one gave me what it did. Nothing special. I can come down here. I should be able to get some more nanites and things. Whee! Restored all my health. Collected 63 nanites. It's a lot of exploration, a lot of running around, a lot of flying around too when it's time to fly around more. And I assure you, it does get a lot more fun. Navigation data, you need that for some plots and things. It's yeah, it can seem tedious, which it can be a bit, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Okay, so one more. There's another one of those guys around here now. These things on the ground that I landed next to, if your ship's not here, you can summon your ship if you had a navigation data as well. And you can do that from anywhere. Doesn't need to be just here. Now where did those planes go to? Let's go that way. The distress signal, where is it? There it is. And we can go all the way out to that distress signal. It's going to take us 3 hours going fast. So when that happens, you go... Whoop. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. You go into space. Go out a ways. And then point back at it. Whoa, not too far. And then zoom towards it, press spacebar. And we get there in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, I saw a lot of things in the past that made me not buy the game. And I only bought it last week, I think it was. So yeah, it's It's definitely a good game. There's another game that we play, Imperion, Galactic Survival. That's a really, really good game. Um, Paul and I play it. Sorry, I always say his name. A friend of mine and I play it, and Paul, he plays it a lot more than I do. I it would actually make me dizzy when I would fly around in space playing that game. Whereas this game, I don't get that. I can just fly around all I want. So there's the... Oh, go away, you guys. Ooh. Ooh, I might get a free ship. I might get a free ship. If you scan... use your scanner on a ship, it tells you a bunch of details. So if you look at the life... look on the left there, it's got some details there. Technically it's for the ships that are not like that. Not... what have we got? Did I get anything from that? I don't even want that. Get something from this. I'm not going to bother with the green tub because my ship holds that. Where are you? There you are. Distress beacon. The cockpit is adorned with trophies of dead creatures perched on every available surface. Balance between some sort of arcade mode and ultra realistic simulation mode. Yeah, exactly. And there's just so much, like the freighting and the behind the in the background kind of missions and things. It's pretty amazing. The dank smell of blood assails my nostrils as I fight back the nausea. The black box reveals the pilot was attacked by something whilst in flight, but it's unclear what. I could strengthen the warning beacon in the cockpit, but it would leave me vulnerable to attack. Search ship for signs of life. I discovered the ship's technology blueprint. The creature that caused this carnage is, thankfully, long gone. Great! I've got a teleport receiver. This is the thing that lets you go be farther away from your ship. Did it just allow me to build it? Or did I not have any space, so I'm not going to get it because that's really annoying if that's the case. I wanted to keep the ship. It's annoying. Okay, this place here though will have a intergalactic trading station. Which will mean no free slots in suit inventory. And my ship's up there. I'm not going to actually upgrade my ship. I'm going to try, if I can, find a better ship. Oh no, this thing here is the data store. This is where you can buy everything and you can sell everything. So, things that I know I don't need. Iridescent. Salt, I can sell that. I won't need that yet. Nitrogen, I don't think I'm going to need that. Living slime. I know that there's plenty of things that I could be doing with this stuff, but I'm going to not bother. So see, cobalt, 485, 93 grand. Ammonia? Yeah, get rid of that. Chromatic metal, keep. Now, if I switch and go to my starship, get rid of the JPs. I can get rid of the leg meat, the gold, the silver. Residual goop. Salt can go. Sweet root can go. Facium can go. I don't really want to get rid of that. Alright, so when you come to places like this, you can see that ship that's about to land. You can scan that ship. It tells you that it's got 17 storage plus 4 technology storage. It'll cost me 845,000 units to buy it outright, or I can trade it in for a lesser price. My ship is a 15 plus 4. What I want is a ship that has good storage and good technology. Now, when you talk to all of these people, you get to do one of these options. You can request dialect help, which you then choose one of these symbols to learn. And if you get it right, he teaches you a symbol. He taught me the Viking word for where. So now when I talk to them, if a Viking says where, I'll actually be able to read it down there. So if you look at it, it says Olguko, Olgon, Adas Gekwa, in Hainpu, blah 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 blah. I am here used to hearing barks and grunts and shouts from these last ones. Instead, this one appears to be attempting to whistle. Lacking conventional lips, their efforts are hardly called successful. Nonetheless, with their performance complete, they look at me expectantly. Let's get another word. Officer barks with aggressive enthusiasm. They present their datapad, displaying a list of language symbols. Let's look at the Viking symbol. Or interloper. And eventually, when you learn all the languages you need to learn, you will be able to, yeah. So, that guy just said interloper. I have seen this alien's insignia before. They are a member of the galaxy. They do not seem interested in the data I have to offer. Perhaps the mission listing agent. Alright. What do you got? The warrior is making snarling noises. Blah blah blah. Quest dialect help. Let's try an aggressive symbol for death. What's this guy got? Interloper. Let's go technology symbol. I learned the word for weapon. Now you can just do this all day. Yeah, it's up to you. I can buy, or I can, you can buy different panel stuff. What the hell was that? Technology merchant. This is what we're looking for. So he sells technology. Oh, I'm gonna need them later. He sells and buys, but he also sells blueprints. Blueprints are to be able to build different things. So first thing we want is an advanced mining. We definitely want the advanced mining. Neutral simulator. Actually, the rest of the barrel of the broadcast. No, we don't want that. A powerful lateral processor instead of a multi-tool scanning system. Increased potential scan frequency. So yeah, so they cost nanites. You can exchange artifacts here. Never known this before. Cool. Wonder what you get. Oh, what's this one? So this is a ship. It's a 21 plus 5. So if you speak to the guy, I think I missed him. No, he's there. So then you speak to the guy. They also trade, and they don't affect the trade in the system. So that's something to keep in mind. So these are he's selling all that stuff. He'll also buy your stuff too. So he'll buy my Fuganum. Right. Now if I wanted to, I can make an offer on the Lifeshore ship. This tells me what his ship has. He has 5 technology spots. And he's got 21 slots. Mine has 15 slots. I can exchange my ship for his for 800,000 units, or I can buy it outright for $1 million. And you'll see the different scatteredness of these spots. Now, when you buy your next one, it'll go here. When you buy the next one, it'll go here. When you buy the next one, it'll go there. When you buy the next one, it'll go here. When you buy the next one, blah, blah, blah. It costs a fortune to upgrade your ship that way. Fortune. Just bear that in mind. You just want to keep trading up. And then you'll get somewhere. What else do we want? We wanted to talk to Scout Leader. Interloper, warrior, let's pick another dialect. Let's get a mystery symbol. Oh, he doesn't have it. Travel symbol. Find. Okay. So that's where I can sell stuff. Good. That means I want to have my ship, my base, somewhere near here. Now that I've got that ability to build my... We want to put that in. We want to put that. We need a two wiring looms, erratic seal, and the carbon nanotubes. Okay, carbon nanotube I can build. Erratic seal I can build. But what I can't build is wiring looms. So we're going to go get some wiring looms quickly. If I've got enough money, because I'm pretty sure they're expensive. Don't tell me they're not selling any wiring looms. Oh, they're going to make me go to space to get it. Bastards. Yeah. Alright. Well, if you want to be like that. Maybe this guy sells some. They're all going to sell the same stuff on this planet. That's a good ship. 15 plus 2, no. This one doesn't matter about the look of the ship. 20 plus 4. You know, so it just depends on what they've had done to it, really. Bear that in mind. Alright, well, I'm going to save it here. I think. After I try and build a... Oh, you can crash too, so be careful. See? It's a nice little soft spot. Done. Good. We're near enough to those guys now so I can buy and sell stuff quicker. This guy's gonna have to fuck off. Alright, let's build quickly a floor. Before we do that, let's make it flat. We really don't need that much, so... Alright. And... wall. Let's go right here. Wall. Let's build a door. And let's build a roof. Q, C, Q, C, X. Let's go inside so I don't die. Alright. Toxic computer is giving me a bunch of stuff. Alright. Let's put this guy right here. Okay. We can construction research. I need magnetized ferrite. That's fuel. Add some pure ferrite. That makes it magnetized. That'll take 20 seconds. This guy needed 20, so that's perfect. 40%. Yeah, it's 20 to 1. I've got work in the morning. I'm going to save it here. And bid you all a good night. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the game. And I will stream again next time I'm on. That'll probably be a few days. But turn the alerts on, set a follow, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the content. And if you have any questions or anything like that, send me a message. If you turn your notifications on, you'll see when I'm on next, and we can continue. So yeah, enjoy your evening, guys, and I will see you all soon, I hope. Okay, bye.